Hi, I'm Sarah Key. Now you're on my book page on my website. I just think if I can talk to you briefly and explain what the features of each book are, then you won't be so discombobulated by choice. The first book I wrote is this one, Back in Action. I wrote it back in 1986. This is now its 5th edition. This is really the book to get if you're not too bothered about the complexities of spinal pathology and biomechanics. It's very easy to read. It's written in question and answer form. I'll give you a couple of examples of some of the questions. Do I have a stiff spinal segment? I have rheumatoid arthritis, but can you help me? Do I have an extra vertebra? What is vertebral stenosis? Using the back block, say, can massage help my painful back? Why is standing so uncomfortable? All sorts of things. So it's been updated. It's a good, easy read. That's the first one. The second one, published in 1991, I think, Body in Action. Now this is a very popular book. It's popular with the fitness world. It's popular with the yoga world, although the yoga aficionados sometimes say that they wish it was more sort of purist yoga. I'm happy with it being a bit more simplistic for the likes of you and me. Simple stretches to undo the way all our major joints habitually tighten up, and all of us use our arms in the same way all the time and our legs in the same way all the time, so all the features in the way that a joint will lose mobility are common to all of us, and each joint in the skeleton, or each part, I talk about the neck, I talk about the thorax, I talk about the low back, I talk about the shoulders, the elbows and the wrists, and I talk about the hips, knees, ankles and feet, and the best simple stretches for those. Now when I say simple, they're not simple at all, they're complex stretches, but they're easy for you to do at home and they're graduated. It's a lovely book. Then we have Back Sufferer's Bible. Now here it is. This is my bestseller. It's just recently come out in the new edition with the blue band across the bottom. This is the Australian version, by the way. This is the older edition. There's a UK version as well, which looks completely different. This is the book for people that really want to know what's wrong with their back, who want to be able to decide what syndrome they fit into. I talk about 5 stages of spinal breakdown. I talk about each condition in that syndrome, each syndrome in each stage, what the features are common to that syndrome, and what you can do about it. And again, in acute, subacute and chronic stages, so that you can easily take yourself through self-treatment. It's good, meaty data. It's not a pushover, but people who really want to get to the bottom of their problem. And let's face it, after all, each person that comes to me has been told something different by everybody they see, so you really need to sort this out for yourself and know, and this book will do that for you. Okay? Then I have this little book here, which I wrote in conjunction with Vicky Roberts, a physio in London, who did one of my courses. It's just a much simpler version of this, with a few extra things like gardening, for example, exercise, generally, desk work. Very lovely read, easy to read. Then I've got the book kit here, which is my lovely 3 books. Lovely. Lovely for a gift. Nice package there. Then I have another book, which is my most recent book of all, which is only available on Kindle. I was thrilled about the fact that I published it myself. It's only 42 pages long, and it goes by the name of Be Careful of Back Surgery, because I'm so emphatic, very disappointed whenever I have to relinquish anybody to surgery. I like everybody to know what the major procedures are, and there's only a few. The major complications for those procedures, and what you can do about it to prevent those complications ever coming about. Also, the indications for that procedure, so that you're not sitting in front of the doctor wide-eyed like a rabbit in front of car headlights, so that you have some sort of information yourself so that you can make your own choice. And there we go.